All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025. Any impeccable baseball to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know when we go live and if you're live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number 1. Chase Dollander, $29.99. Chrissy Mathewson, 8/25. Mason Wynn, 59/60. Carter Johnson, 15/25. Colton Ledbetter, 19/35. Jack Leiter, 83/99. Robin Yount, 27/99. Bobby Wood Jr., 70/99. And Stainless Stars, Mason Wynn, 96/99. Box number 2, Malcolm Moore, 48/60. Christian Campbell, 81/99. Kellen Lindsey, 12/35. Austin Wells, 12/25. Christian Scott, 91/99. PJ Morlando, 1/25. Eric Davis, 30/35. Redemption, Greg Maddux. And that is a big boy on the bottom. Nick Kurtz. 1 troy ounce of silver, 10/25. Boom. Congratulations on that hit. And final box to break, box number 3. Good luck, everybody. Roman Anthony, 54/99. Bobby Baseball, 7/35. Jay Slaviolette, 25/99. Jake Peavy, award-winning auto redemption. Tommy Troy, 20/99. Braden Taylor, 8/35. Kalen Culpepper, 14/25. Nice looking patch. Ivan Rodriguez, 12/99. And Jared Thomas, 4/6. Hat patch. Boom. Nice and centered on the logo. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, really do appreciate having you in here on a Saturday morning. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. For the hits, Chase Dollander, Chrissy Mathewson, Carter Johnson, Colton Ledbetter, Bobby Baseball, Austin Wells, Christian Scott, Eric Davis, Greg Maddox, Bobby Baseball, and Braden Taylor. Mason Wen, Jack Leiter, Mason Wen, Malcolm Moore, Christian Campbell, Kellen Lindsay, PJ Morlando, Nick Kurtz, Jace Laviolette, Jake Peavy, Kalen Culpepper, Ivan Rodriguez, Jared Thomas, Robin Yount, Roman Anthony, and Tommy Troy. All right, that is it for baseball. We are on to 2025 Leaf Pro Set Metal Football. We'll be back that in just a few minutes. Is break number 55 next? Yes. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got a one case of 2025. We have Pro Set Metal Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we look live to be live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Depends on which break you're talking about. Talking about impeccable, that did just happen. You just missed it. Trayvon Diggs dropped once again. 17 to 25. The one at 11 a.m., then that would be impeccable, and yes, that just happened. Emmitt Smith, 2 of 10. Jackson Arnold, 15 to 25. Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, 7 to 25. Otis Anderson, 29 to 49. Lawrence Arnold, 6 of 15. Jaden Blue, 13 to 20. Mario Anderson Jr., 8 to 10. Urian Dickey, 8 to 9. Devon Dampierre, 12 to 25. And Elijah Haven, 20 to 25. The VOD will be available on eBay Live for playback as soon as we finish up with this break. How is that a thing that could happen? Box number 2. Caden Salter, 20 to 25. Will Griffin, 3 of 5. Austin Simmons, 10 to 10. Jaden Daniels, 15 to 15. Lewis Bond, 1 of 1. Damian Martinez, 2 of 15. Tyron Tracy Jr., 6 of 10. Damari Alston, 12 of 25. Malik Benson, 11 of 25. Cade Klubnik, 1 of 1. Oh, no, that's Christopher Vizina. I read that as a K. This is why I don't recursive. And Lenore Sellers, 4 of 8. To be fair, why are you making your V look like a K? I'll defend myself a little bit. Box number 3. Nice. Bryce Underwood, 6 of 25. Amar Johnson, 7 of 49. Irving Fryer, 15 of 25. Barry Sanders, 7 of 49. Jaden Daniels, printing play 1 of 1. Taj Brooks, 6 of 8. Michael Hawkins Jr., 2 of 3. Bo Collins, 1 of 7. Joe Montana, 1 of 5. And 1 of 1. Dual auto. Bob Greasy, and Larry Little. Boom. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those two guys. Are we doing another break like this? We are. And plenty more Pro Set and other football stuff up auctioning pretty much every day. Kyron Jones, 10 of 25. Nick Harbor, 1 of 1. Yuri and Dickey, 6 of 25. Kyron Williams, 19 of 25. Ryan Wingo, 1 of 1. Braylon Russell, 1 of 20. Peyton Houston, 14 of 15. Trudez Green, 8 of 25. Jeray Tank Hawkins, 5 of 20. Dante Hall, 3 of 9. And Omarion Hampton, 19 of 25. Gunnar Stockton, 9 of 25. Jaden Blue, 20 of 49. And Michael Van Buren, 24 of 25. Steve Young, 5 of 15. Diego Pavia, 1 of 10. Rashad Amos, 9 of 10. Kyron Jones, 18 of 20. Tavi Walker, 1 of 20. Amari Huggins Bruce, 10 of 10. Ronnie White, 2 of 8. And Jamie French, 10 of 25. Box 6. Dylan Gabriel, 8 of 25. Justin Jefferson, 7 of 49. Darren Sproles, 4 of 25. Rowan Wilson, 4 of 15. Dalton Kincaid, 9 of 10. Ryan Montgomery, 6 of 20. Jake Brenningstool, 15 of 15. Damian Martinez, 2 of 3. Mercury Morris, 3 of 25. Brady Allen, 4 of 9. And Harlan Berry, 2 of 7. Box 7. Well, you asked for Sam Levitt and Scadaboo, but come through on this one. Sam Levitt, 20 of 25. Sam Levitt, 42 of 49. Riley Leonard, 11 of 25. Thurman Thomas, 16 of 49. CJ Daniels, 40 of 49. Trey Benson, 7 of 20. Oscar Delp, 8 of 20. Byron Brown, 12 of 15. Roydell Williams, 19 of 25. Jonte Wester, 13 of 20. And Austin Simmons, 3 of 3. Box 8. Harlan Berry, 24 of 25. Jalen Milroe, 9 of 25. Shrek Kahuna, 9 of 15. Ty Law, 15 of 25. Ethan Grunkemeyer, 37 of 49. Ethan Grunkemeyer, 3 of 10. Jabari Barber, 5 of 10. Daquan Felton, 12 of 15. Nick Harbor, 1 of 1. And Gunnar Stockton, 1 of 1. Box number 9. Tommy Castellanos, 16 of 25. Frank Gore, 6 of 7. Cam Coleman, 8 of 25. Eddie George, 20 of 49. Urban Meyer, 32 of 49. Malik Washington, 6 of 15. Trevor Jackson, 8 of 9. Max Brosmer, 11 of 15. Javian Thomas, 4 of 7. And Matthew Golden, 23 of 25. And final box to break. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Oh, wow. Been a few breaks since we've had one of these, but 1 of 1. Joe Montana. Boom. Take that at the buzzer. And we're going to have another random. Okay. Jordan James, 43 of 49. Lenore Sellers, 7 of 7. Billy Edwards Jr., 4 of 15. Malik Washington, 3 of 15. Jake Brenningstool, 3 of 3. Achilles Smith Jr., 8 of 20. Elijah Surratt, 12 of 20. JT Lindsay, 2 of 3. Luke McCaffrey, 4 of 10. And Earl Campbell, Eddie George, dual auto. 10 of 10. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break. As always, we'll go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. And then we'll take care of our 2 randoms. For the heads, Emmitt Smith, Brandon Nicolosi, Devon Dampierre, Elijah Haven, Christopher Vizina, Austin Simmons, Damian Martinez, Damari Alston, Bo Collins, Barry Sanders, Amar Johnson, Braylon Russell, Dante Hall, Diego Pavia, Amari Huggins-Bruce, Darren Sproles, Dalton Kincaid, Damian Martinez, Brady Allen, Harlan Berry, CJ Daniels, Byron Brown, Austin Simmons, Ethan Grunkemeyer, DeQuan Felton, Gunnar Stockton, Frank Gore, Cam Coleman, Eddie George, Billy Edwards, Achilles Smith Jr., and Elijah Surratt. Jordan James, Urian Dickey, Mario Anderson Jr., Jaden Blue, Lawrence Arnold, Otis Anderson, Jackson Arnold, Jaden Daniels, Lewis Bond, Malik Benson, Lenore Sellers, Joe Montana, Michael Hawkins Jr., Jaden Daniels, Irving Fryer, Nick Harbor, Urian Dickey, Kyron Williams, Peyton Houston, Jeray Tank Hawkins, Amarian Hampton, Jaden Blue, Michael Van Buren, Kyron Jones, Jamie French, Justin Jefferson, Jake Brenningstool, Mercury Morris, Oscar Delp, LeJounte Wester, Jalen Milrow, John Bray Barber, Nick Harbor, Malik Washington, Max Brosmer, Javian Thomas, Matthew Golden, Luke McCaffrey, JT Lindsay, Jake Brenningstool, Malik Washington, and Lenore Sellers. Tom Tracy Jr., Will Griffin, Taj Brooks, Shadez Green, Ryan Wingo, Steve Young, Rashad Amos, Tommy Walker, Roddy White, Rowan Wilson, Ryan Montgomery, Sam Levitt, Riley Leonard, Thurman Thomas, Trey Benson, Roydell Williams, Trek Kekahuna, Ty Law, Urban Meyer, and Trevor Jackson. For the nameplates, Trayvon Diggs, Caden Salter, Bryce Underwood, Kyron Jones, Gunnar Stockton, Dylan Gabriel, Sam Levitt, Harlan Berry, Tommy Castellanos, and Joe Montana, 1 of 1. And headed to random.org. Dual auto for Earl Campbell and Eddie George, 10 of 10. And 1 of 1, Bob Greasy and Larry Little. All right, that is it for football. We are on to 2025. Leaf History Book Multi-Sport. That'll be coming up in just a second. We're going to head to random.org real quick and knock these 2 out. Back then, momentarily. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be through how to be valid for us. Got to go 6 times on the random. Earl Campbell and Eddie George up first. That is 5 times. Final roll. Earl Campbell with the win. Congratulations. And Bob Greasy and Larry Little. That is 5 times. Final roll. Bob Greasy with the win. Congratulations. All right. We'll be back in just a few minutes for 2025. Well, just a few seconds, really. 2025 Leaf History Book Multisport. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for being here on a Saturday. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf History Book Multisport Chapter 2 to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us at the seller on eBay. And that will make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and to be live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary, link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Start off with an art book, 1 of 1 for Trinity Rodman. Boom. An autobiography For Bobby Baseball. 7/25. Box number 2. Book of Honors, 3/5 for Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's a great patch on LeBron. And Matchbook Dual Auto, Bob Cousy and Jerry West. 4/5. Box number 3. Aces and my book, 6/10. Tom Siebert, Gaylord Perry, Jim Catt, Johan Santana, Oral Hershiser, Nolan Ryan, Phil Necro, Tom Glavine, John Schmaltz, and Fernando Valenzuela. And the dominant dozen. Three of 15. Yao Ming, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Penny Hardaway, Dennis Rodman, Larry Johnson, Dominique Wilkins, Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, Gary Payton, and Tim Hardaway. Boom. That will be a fun one. Six of 12 souvenir book for Sadaharu O. And the Book of Generations. Dave Casper, Kellen Winslow, and Rob Gronkowski. 4 of 5. Boom. Pages of History. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Karl Malone, Steph Curry, Moses Malone, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dwayne Wade. 7 of 8. And Matchbook, Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman. 2 of 8. Box number 6. Spinning Yarns, 22 of 25. For Yao Ming. And Famous Fabrics, 2 of 4. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Moses Malone, Bill Walton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. Got a redemption. Steph Curry. Art book. And 10 of 25 autobiography for Max and Diamond Holloway. Box 8. Spinning Yarns, 425. Pete Rose. Wow. And double booked. Charles Barkley and Allen Iverson. 2 of 3. Boom. Those patches are sick. box of 9. Seven of 25, spinning yarns for Philip Walter Foden. And the Black Book. Katie Ledecky, Cameron Brink, Alex Morgan, Arena Sabalenka, Hope Solo, Jade Cargill, Chris Cyborg, and Sophia Smith. 1 of 10. And final box of the break. Box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Art book for Charles Barkley. And spinning yarns for Don Mattingly. $12 of 25. And Chuck was 11 of 15. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the breaks. As always, really do appreciate it. Love having you in here on a Saturday morning. Go ahead and get a hit recap going, and then we will take care of all of our randoms, of which there are quite the handful. For the hits, spinning yarns for Phil Foden. Spinning yarns, Pete Rose. Max Holloway, history book, or autobiography. Yao Ming, spinning yarns. Souvenir books out of How to O. And art book for Trinity Rodman. Redemption for Steph Curry. Autobiography, Bobby Baseball. Don Mattingly, spinning yarns. And Charles Barkley, art book. And for everything, headed to random.org. Dual autos for Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Bob Cousy, and Jerry West. Charles Barkley and Allen Iverson. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Karl Malone, Steph Curry, Moses Malone, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dwayne Wade. Katie Ledecky, Hope Solo, Cameron Brink, Jade Cargill, Alex Morgan, Chris Cyborg, Arena Sabalenka, and Sophia Smith. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Moses Malone, Bill Walton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. Dave Casper, Kellen Winslow, and Rob Gronkowski. Yao Ming, Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Penny Hardaway, Dennis Rodman, Larry Johnson, Dominique Wilkins, Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, Gary Payton, and Tim Hardaway. Tom Seaver, Gaylord Perry, Jem Cadd, Johan Santana, Earl Hershiser, Nolan Ryan, Phil Necro, Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, and Fernando Valenzuela. Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the break, as always. Do appreciate having you in here, spend a little bit of your time with us. We do have another case of this up and running, so look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. And we are going to head over to random.org real quick and knock all of these out. We'll be back to that in just a few minutes. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to throw a high to be out for us. We're going to go 9 times on each random. Starting off with Bob Cousy and Jerry West. That is 8 times. Final roll. Jerry West with the win. Congratulations. Rob Gronkowski and Julian Edelman up next. That is 8 times. Final roll. Rob Gronkowski with the win. Congratulations. Charles Barkley and Allen Iverson. Final roll. Chuck with the win. Congratulations. Dave Casper, Kellen Winslow, and Rob Gronkowski. That's 8 times. Final roll. Kellen Winslow taking it home. Congratulations. Katie Ledecky, Cameron Brink, Alex Morgan, Arena Sabalenka, Hope Solo, Jade Cargill, Chris Cyborg, and Sophia Smith. That's 8 times. Final roll. Hope Solo with the win. Congratulations. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, Moses Malone, Bill Walton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. That is 8 times. Final roll. And Jason Tatum with the win. Congratulations. Kobe Bryant, Will Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, LeBron James, Karl Malone, Steph Curry, Moses Malone, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Dwayne Wade. That is 8 times. Final roll. Will Chamberlain taking it home. Congratulations. Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Gaylord Perry, Jim Kemp, Johan Santana, Oral Hershiser, Phil Necro, Tom Glavine, John Schmaltz, and Fernando Valenzuela. That is 9 times. Final roll. Nolan Ryan with the win. Congratulations. Kevin Garnett, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Derrick Rose, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and James Harden. That's 8 times. Final roll. Kobe Bryant with the win. Congratulations. And finally, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning, Yao Ming, Patrick Ewing, and Bernie Hardaway. Dennis Rodman, Larry Johnson, Dominic Wilkins, Jason Kidd, Allen Iverson, Gary Payton, and Tim Hardaway. That's 8 times. Final roll. Yao Ming with the win. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank y'all again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having y'all back here sometime soon. And until next, everybody, have a great weekend.